don't seem to be nothing we do is able to keep Nelson and Loretta in, aside from Fort Knox. I'm just really getting aggravated with the goats, especially Nelson. They are good for milk if an emergency arose or something like that, or something happened and you needed milk. Loretta is good for milk, but they have become so costly to keep, and I'm not certain if it's even worth my effort to come up here and even try to fix this fence, because if he gets out and this gets a hold of Azalea or something like that again, or anything like that, it might be just beneficial to go ahead and sell them or get rid of them and just move on from that.
What you think, Hub?
Sell the goats.
Sell the goats.
It'd be the cheapest thing, honestly. Make some money out of it.
Yeah.
Because he's done destroyed about $300 worth of cyclone fence and destroyed a 10 by 10 dog kennel trying to keep him in.
Yeah.
And he's learned to scoot up under the cyclone fence and go in the puppy pen with the dogs. So, I mean, I don't know if I spend all day up here trying to fix this.
If it's even going to be worth your time and effort.
Exactly. And he'll be out in 3 days, which will raise my blood pressure really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I can come up here and, like right now, the cows would respect this. They respect any fence and boundaries you put up.
Yeah.
But I would have to come up here and take the T-post up one at a time to start down here. I got to
basically start from scratch.
Start from scratch and put the T-post about 6 foot apart, because goats like to climb. Now, you can go buy the climb-proof fence, but it's expensive. It's like $400 for a 330-foot roll of it. So, I mean...
and we would need, what, two rolls to finish this up here?
This is exactly 2 rolls of fence.
And right now we've got them in, what, a little 10 by 10?
16 by 16.
16 by 16 with cattle wire.
Yeah. I had to build them a pen out of the cattle panels. I think they're 47 or something high. I believe that's what it is. Just to keep him in. And it's the only thing I've been able to keep him in without him getting out.
Yeah, that he can't climb over or under.
Yeah.
And to come up here and try to do this in cattle panel
we added up today. Right now, the price of cattle panels at Tractor Supply, you might be able to get them cheaper somewhere else, but that's just the only place we have, unless we drive all the way down to the Agri Supply. And they are $30 to $32 a piece.
A panel.
Yeah, per panel. They're 16 foot by 47. And to buy 24 of them was what, $700?
$720, I think it came up to at $30 a piece.
Yeah, so $720 for just 24 of them. And 24 of them really isn't going to give you that big of a pen, because you got to think you're going to use even number this way, even number this way, and all 4 sides. So, I mean, it's not going to be that big of a pen for $700, and that's and then you still got to buy T-post. You still have to buy T-post to put it up. So,
right. Which we have T-posts. We wouldn't have to necessarily buy any extra, I don't think, because I think we would have enough T-posts. But I don't know. This is the aggravating part.
Goats post their whole own thing of fencing. Shay, he's really never ever caused any problems. He'll stay if I put him in here. He'll stay right here. He's a Nigerian dwarf.
Right, he's smaller than Nelson and Loretta.
Yeah.
We've never had the bigger goats.
No.
So they are harder to keep in.
Very. And cows, you can just put up a rope. I could put a rope across the pasture, and the cows will just walk up to it and walk right away in the opposite direction. They respect fencing very good. But goats?
We can look at it this way. It does need some repair anyway, because the fence is too slack.
Yeah.
Which, Shay being up here, he's a smaller goat.
Yeah.
And we didn't have a problem with him.
No.
He stayed in, because he never climbed over the fence. But with Loretta and Nelson, they're bigger goats, and they're going to climb up on the fence. They're going to be trying to reach the tree limbs and everything else and sagging the fence down.
Yes.
So that's the problem.
All right, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go get some posts and the pole driver and a couple bags of the T-post wire, twist to hold the wire to the T-post.
Right.
And I guess just go ahead and start right there in that corner at the gate and go around.
Well, here's my question. Do we need to try to cut some of the limbs away from the fence line?
We can. I can get you some clippers, and you just start and just cut them off and just throw them in the pen. It'll give them something to eat, or
Right.
if there ain't nothing on it, just throw it on this side. And while I'm doing the fence. So that would work.
All right.
Get
Is there
rid of-
anything over there that would be poisonous to them? that you
Just the
can
cherry
see?
tree, which is right there.
The one with the yellow leaves on it?
Yeah, a little bit to the left of it, on the other side of the pasture, and that's pretty much it. That one cherry tree.
Okay. You'll have to go over there and show me because I couldn't identify trees yet. I mean, I know a hickory tree,
Yeah, I made the squirrel had
Hickory
hit us
nut.
in the head. Y'all might have to
a
go
pine tree, and an oak tree, but that's about it.
I might have to go get the 22, and we'll have some squirrel and dumplings for supper.
Yeah.
This squirrel keeps throwing these hickory nuts at us. Now I was going to show y'all these things. They're at least 4 or 5 ounces, maybe 6 ounces a piece, but they're actually good eating if you open them up and get to the hickory nut inside. If you can take a hammer and bust it on some like concrete, there's actually some good. The hickory nut meat in them is really good. But man, it's aggravating to get to. You got to get a little tiny like a pick and pick it out. Really good.
You got to work for it, huh?
Yeah, you got to work for
for
it.
that little bit of nut.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, goodness gracious.
All right, so let me go get you a pair of clippers.
All right, so you think this is worth a shot?
If it doesn't, it'll be a good place to put maybe 2 of the cows or 3 of the cows to be able to separate them, bring them up here and put them in here, and we'll have another pasture.
All right. Well, it looks like we're fixing fence today.
Yes, a lot of fence.
This is why nothing ever else gets done,
No.
because it's all these projects,
Yes.
and we look around all the time and just got so much to do.
Yes, a perfect life would be I could just go get Loretta and Nelson and bring them up here and put them in this pasture and put them a bucket of water and some food and go about our business and get something else that needs to be done without having to do unnecessary stuff because a goat wants to be stubborn.
Right. Yeah.
To me, it's a waste of time. That kind of stuff aggravates me.
Right.
On-
When
never
we
on
can
the
be
end.
doing something else. And yes,
Exactly.
I agree. This is very aggravating,
Yes.
because how many times have we tried repair?
Yup.
Goodness gracious, then squirrels are getting angry
Yes.
with us. But yeah, just I mean, all the time and effort we've already put into trying to repair fences,
Yes.
and the cost. And then just like that cyclone fence, I'm just as aggravated as you are. All the money we
Yeah.
put into that for the dogs,
And
and then to have an animal, a goat, come in and completely destroy it.
Yes. Yes. All right, so let us go gather up some supplies and we'll be back with you. Y'all, I'd hate for that thing to hit me in the head. That's at least 5 or 6 ounces. That hickory nut right there. And you can see the ground is covered in them. They got a nest right there. Be painful if that hits you in the head. All right, so we're up here at Shay's old pen on top of the hill. And we are trying to see if we can salvage this old pasture and put Loretta and Nelson up here. It needs a lot of work. Like this pole right here is rotted off. And we need to take all the slack out of the fence wire. It's kind of loose. But I believe it'll be a good pasture for Nelson and Loretta if we can get the poles closer together and get the wire tightened up. Because it is, I believe, a little over half an acre. All right, starting right here. The dirt has washed over the years. This fence has been here for at least 10, 12 years. That fence starts going up under the ground to it's over a foot and something deep down here. So as you can see, the fence is not that high right here. It's maybe about 3.5, 4 feet tall. Gave me a lot of trouble getting this new corner post in because that one had rotted off. Getting that core out of the ground right there. You can see how deep it was in the ground. That's about getting close to 3 feet. And it was below the surface of the ground. So I had to sit there with the post hole diggers and dig all around it, all the way around it, and get the tractor and eventually get it up. So what I'm going to do here is take some 2x6s and run across from here on this pole on the side of the gate to here, put another pole right there and run another 2x6, 8 foot down that way. So that'll keep Loretta and Nelson from being able to jump out here. It's probably pretty good way it is, but I want to go ahead and raise it up a little bit more, just so this won't be a good spot for them to try to jump out of. The rest of the fence is I believe it's 5 foot, but as you can see right there, it starts going in the ground into it's about a foot and a half right here, under the ground all the way over to here. Just the sand over the years washing down the hill has buried it. I don't feel like digging it up. I've tried. It's doing nothing but tearing the fence wire trying to get it up. So I figured the 2x6s, I got some of those over there. So you can see the pile of T-posts right there. So what I'm doing is just stepping off 8 to 10 foot, whichever. If it comes up close to it and it's 10 foot, I just leave it and go on to the next one. But I am taking the ties, the T-post ties, wire ties, and getting the fence hooked to the post all the way up, all the wires, every one. So there's like 7 or 8 of them per post, whatever it is. So you can see the fence is straightening up and tightening up all the way up there. So that's where I'm at now. So hopefully I'll be able to video a little bit for you guys once I get in the shade. I am not in the shade right now and the camera is not working too good. So let me get back with you. Kind of show y'all what I'm dealing with, the way it's been over the years. Just the goats climbing on it and stuff. Y'all see this buckled out? This done squished down and pushed away from the post. So I'm having to put new fence ties on that and push it back to the post and get it pulled back up to where it's supposed to be. This is no fun to me. This is absolutely miserable being out here. I can't believe it is almost 100 degrees on our porch in the shade. In the shade, y'all. That's crazy for September. I'm out of breath. I'm wringing wet, sweaty, aggravated, because I'm having to build a Alcatraz prison to keep 2 goats in. Well, 3 goats, excuse me. But little Miss Dolly, she don't cause no problems at all. She's so little. She don't do anything. But Loretta and Nelson, let me tell you. Like I say, not a fun project to be out here in the direct sunlight doing. And hopefully once I get up there, I'll be in the shade for a while. And then maybe by the time I get on the other side of the pasture and the sun goes down behind the trees, then when I start getting down there, it'll be in the shade too. I don't think I'll ever do goats again. Even the pigs are not this aggravating to keep in a pasture. The cows, they respect the fence really good. But these goats, especially Nelson has just figured out how to do everything. I've never seen a goat that would just climb up under a fence. Jump over, yes, but climb up under, I mean, he actually takes his nose, sticks it up under the cyclone fence in the puppy pen, and then uses his wide horns to pry that fence up, and then he just slides right up under it.
I think it's going to be a good idea to cut as much as we can back off of this fence line.
Yes.
To keep them from getting up on the fence and mashing it down. So that's just temptation right through here.
I am glad that I don't have to go around and pull every one of these posts back up. I would not have wanted to have to do that. I am having to pull one up here and there. If it's over the maximum, I'm going to let it be 10 feet. Put another post down, then pull that post up and move it 8 to 10 feet. and possibly have to pull the next post after that up, whichever one to make it line up. Like I say, this pasture's been here for a long time, and it needed some upkeep, but it had no problem keeping Shay in. He just stayed right in here on his merry little way. On to the next one. This wire right here y'all can't see. It's buried up under the ground too, about 3 or 4 inches. Ooh, y'all. I am wringing wet. I thought the hat would keep some of the sweat from dripping down on my coculars, but I think it's making it 10 times hotter than it was. It's a lot of twisting when you get down to it, putting these fence clamps on, these wires. Oh, before I call them the wrong name, what do you call these things? T-post clips. Y'all see how much more wire I'm getting going up to make the fence higher as I start from the bottom and put it like it's supposed to be. Come in here and do something with that post. It's leaning over a little bit. It's a nice shady live oak tree right here. Nice and shady. So I'm not going to video me going all the way around. I'm sure this would be extremely boring to y'all to sit here and watch me put 10 T-post clips on each post around this pasture, because like I said, it's about 1.5 acres. So I'll just bring y'all along periodically as I go along and show y'all the progress and then show y'all the finished product, because like I say, that'd be pretty boring. Tell you one thing, it'll wear your fingers out. You putting this many of these things on here, you get blisters off of these pliers being sweaty and sitting here and twisting all of them. This will help a lot though when they go to climb on the fence and try to get something on the other side that they think they need or want when they really don't. This will help out a lot with keeping the fence from bowing down putting this many of them on here. All right, let me show you what I'm doing. I wasn't far from the corner up here. This is the corner post. So the wire is pretty floppy right here because this post is just done went over. It's not rotted off. But this is just temporary. It's just temporary until I can figure something out. It's better to hold this corner post over here. So I'm taking a 4x4. Just as far as I'm gonna dig. Seems to be a good root off of that oak tree right there. So we're gonna take this 4x4, put it in the ground right here, and then take a ratchet strap and pull that post over here this way and tighten that fence wire up. Y'all just gonna have to excuse me for being out of breath and then huffing and puffing. I've been running around out here, back and forth, up and down hills, getting the stuff, trying to go ahead and get this fence done today so we can go ahead and get these 2 goats up here. It's going to pull it a lot. Like I say, this is temporary. What I'll probably do is go get me a nice post and put right here and cement it in the ground and pull that fence back tighter, even tighter later on. But this is just going to get the fence pulled tight right now where I can work on it and go ahead and get the goats in there. That took a lot of it out. This thing almost made that thing straight when I put the hole at an angle into the ground. All right, that gives me something to work with anyway. At least the fence is tight enough to hook up to the T-post now. Get y'all out of the sun before y'all cut off. That's a lot better. The fence ain't all saggy and floppy, so I'm able to get it actually up to the post now. All right, let me cut y'all off and get some of these done. I'll bring you back. This post is leaning too, and this is no fault of the goats or anything. That pine tree a couple months ago fell over and landed on the fence down here. Bent the fence up pretty good. I took the excavator and threw it off. So now I'm out of T-post. I'm out of post, wooden post. So what I'm gonna do is drive a steel pipe into the ground and use another ratchet strap and pull that post back tight and pull the wire back tight. So let me go ahead and get that going. I ain't gonna kid y'all, I am getting wore slap out. I'm about ready to call it a day. I've been at this for about 3 hours, and when you get out here in this sun for that long, it wears you out. Especially being this hot. I'm just digging a hole because the pole's probably about 8 feet, something like that, maybe 7 feet, and I can't reach the top of it to drive it in the ground. Like I say, I will come back and fix this, cement some posts in. But right now, this is what it's going to be. All right. I ain't going to be that dumb, y'all. I'm going to put my safety glasses on because I've had metal chip off the pipe before. You sure don't want that in your eye. I can't find my sledgehammer. That's that little axe that we bought down at Bunky's. That thing's came in handy since we've had it now. Wear you out. Let's see if that got it enough. All right, that seems to be all that's going to pull it this way. This is actually tight. It wasn't bad. I was hoping to get more of that out. It's got a pretty good bow on that metal pole, y'all. I just have to maybe put another pole right there to take up that slack that's in that fence. It's still a little bit saggy right here where that tree hit it. Yeah, just drive another T-post right there. All right, let me get back to putting the T-post clips on. I'll bring y'all back along as I start getting something done. Come on. We just gonna have to walk her up there on the leash. Come on, Loretta. Come on. She said, wow. Say, I'm willingly getting put on the other side of the fence. She's probably gonna eat everything on the ride up, walk up there. Oh. Come on, girl. I'm taking you to a pasture with lots of green stuff to eat. Come on. Come on. She said, but this is all good here. It's gonna be a long, slow walk, y'all. She's already missing Nelson, y'all. She's eating everything along the way. We're halfway there. Ain't nothing wrong with her. She's just whining. Being a baby. Oh, that's it. Pull me up the hill. Oh my goodness, we're going in circles. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. She's hollering for Nelson. Oh. Come on. I'll go get Nelson next if you stay in here. This is all uphill, y'all. Come on. We're about 50 foot from the gate. Come on. All right, let me set y'all up here so you can see what happens. Okay, come on. They've never been up in this pasture. There you go, girl. Let me move these two posts. All right, like I say, she's just missing Nelson. And that right there is why I got to put them boards up. Y'all see her getting on that corner, where that corner's a little bit lower. Y'all see her getting on that and just about jump over it. No, I'm gonna come right here and put a 2x6 on the corners. It's okay, girl. It's okay. I'm gonna go get Nelson. I just gotta get these boards up for you so you don't climb out. And I'm also running out of ratchet straps doing this project, y'all. I'm gonna come back and cut these off. This is just temporary, seeing what I need, making sure the goats stay in. I'm gonna replace these. These are the old deck boards and they are rotted, not worth anything. So I will be coming back and replacing them too. Put some good 2x6s up. Ain't much to them, but they will keep a goat in. Put me a third hen right there. All right, that should hold that. Like I say, there ain't much to these boards here. They're just temporary. I'll go buy some good 2x6s to put up here. Probably going to actually have to put another 2x6 down there at the bottom. Yeah, all for you, Loretta. Like I say, I know it looks bad. It's just temporary. I might put some barbed wire up there, but I don't want them trying to climb out of the barbed wire and getting hurt. So, don't have a whole lot of choices right now. Nelson is in his little mobile home trailer. I got him to go in there with a little bit of food, and we're going to take him up there and put him in the thing. Y'all, I'm just can't drag him up that hill, uphill fighting with a goat. So, like I say, he's in his little mobile home going for a ride up the hill to see Loretta. And I parked his stubborn behind just as close to the gate as I could get him. And we're going to drag him the rest of the way over to the gate and let him out there with Loretta. Already see something I gotta fix. He just pushed out. All right, so that's 2 goats. All right, so Loretta looks like she's done got her head stuck in the fence. Shocking. Let me go rescue her. All right, y'all. Finally got all the goats up here, including little Miss Dolly. I couldn't video that because she rode in my lap on the gator up here. I think she actually had fun riding up. Wish I could have got it. She was kind of cute, wasn't you, little girl? All right, so we're over here on the left side of the goat pen now, where the thick woods are. And she's going to go ahead and start making a trail in front of me this time. I was on the other side, putting the cattle panels and clips and stuff on, holding it up on the fence post. And this side, I'm gonna have to let her start blazing the trail so I can go ahead and even get in here and put the clips on this side. So this is cherry tree limbs. You definitely don't want your goats to get a hold of those. There is a saying that they can eat them right off the tree and it not hurt them, but if you cut them and the limbs and the tree release a toxin into the leaves and stuff like that and will poison the goats, I don't want them near them, period. So, not even if they're fresh off the tree.
Let me get to trimming. See if I can.
Let me get some more ties.
And the stuff that I cut
that's sparkleberry. They can eat that.
Throw over. I'm just going to throw over to the goats.
They'll appreciate it.
Free food. And goats actually prefer to forage more so than eating grass.
Yeah.
Eating grass is the last resort. They would rather forage off of tree limbs and
yes, which is really weird. I've noticed that since we've had them up here for about a half hour or so. I've noticed that they go over to the fence and climb up on the fence and want to eat the limbs instead of all the grass that's in the pasture. Sparkleberry is pretty tough. It's very solid. A lot of people use sparkleberry to make walking sticks and walking canes out of. Mm-hmm. They're really good for making slingshots and stuff like that out of. I think that's all of them on my part, on the clipping.
we're going to have fun picking up these dead branches.
Yeah.
When the Goats eat all the stuff off of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Surely is that. Oh. That one knocked my cocula right out my ear when I walked up under it. I tell you, I love a live oak tree.
Yeah, they're pretty.
This way, hopefully, minus that pine tree I can't do nothing with, be able to come right here and cut with the lawnmower right along the fence too.
Or weed eat.
Yeah, weed eat it.
Yeah. Be a lot better.
Yeah.
Because once the grass starts growing up over here, you know, Loretta, she likes to stick her head through the fence.
That she does.
She'll be thinking she can get grass on the other side of the fence.
Mm-hmm.
So if we keep it weed eated, maybe that'll cut down on her.
That's true. Very true.
That.
I'll tell you this though, I will never buy this type of fence for goats.
No,
Woven wire fence like this.
Yeah, I agree. Might as well. If we ever decided to redo, just go ahead and spend the extra money.
Yes.
For the goats.
Yes.
If we would have known that then.
Yeah.
When we did it.
And I didn't know we was getting goats this time. I knew we was just gonna get cows and all.
Yeah, the goats were kind of an after.
Yeah. So if you get goats, make sure you get the no-climb goat fence.
Yeah.
But for cows, this is perfect. And Shay, like I say, Shay never had no problem staying in here. It's just them two big, huge old goats that's half the size of a cow.
So probably like a Nubian or boar goat.
Yeah.
Or something like that, the bigger goats.
Yeah. This is actually shaping up really good. We got a
nice little path.
Yeah, nice pathway. I can run right down with the weed eater. I'll come by later with the chainsaw and cut these off about right here.
Yeah.
I guess I can go get the chainsaw and cut that one.
Knock them back some.
Yeah, that one you ain't gonna be able to cut. Let me go get the chainsaw.
All right.
See if I can drop these right in the pasture. Mikey managed to get all the limbs cut off the fence line here. Really good. Looks really good. Hopefully that'll keep the goats from climbing on the fence and trying to reach everything. I'm sure y'all can hear it. That wind is picking up. Well, I'm very happy with the new goat pen. Getting the fence straightened out, getting the T-post clips on. Mikey cut all the crepe myrtles going down the left side here. And everything on this side. That was pine, cherry trees, sparkleberry bushes, everything. Everything got cleaned out at least 7 feet in most places. Except for that one pine tree right out there. You couldn't really do nothing with that pine tree. It's too big. But I'm very happy with it. Thank y'all for coming along with us. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all have a great night. God bless. How about it, Nelson? You gonna stay in your new pen, huh, buddy? I want to ship y'all down the road now.
Y'all come back and see us soon.